More Avatar news, sort of different Avatar, the Avatar that we all thought of when we heard the word Avatar. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, is blowing past theaters and earthbending straight to your TV. Instead, the animated feature will debut exclusively for Paramount Plus next fall, marking a notable shift in plans for one of Avatar Studios' most anticipated projects. The release date has earthbended from October 2025 to January 2026, and now October 2026 onto Paramount Plus. Avatar Studios is also developing a brand new 2D animated series titled Avatar Seven Havens. Produced by Nickelodeon Animation, the series takes place after the era of Korra in a world fractured by devastating cataclysm. Kind of a big deal because I know that they were talking about the next story was going to be the next Avatar after Korra. So I mean, like, it's going to be interesting to see kind of where they go with all this. Also, the Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, already doesn't work because he's no longer the Last Airbender. Because when he has his son, his son is the new
Oh
Airbender.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So by the time Legend of Korra hits, it's like, oops. Isn't there a bunch of airbenders?
They're repopulating. So he gets married. He has like 3 kids, and all 3 of his kids are airbenders.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I kind of want to see this though, like the whole Legend of Aang Last Airbender, because it takes place after the series,
Yeah. No,
and of course before Korra.
I'm very excited to see this because I want to see all of them as adults. I want to see how Aang postures himself as, like, I want to see Aang where he is, that smart, savvy monk. Well, obviously he's not fully a monk because he marries Katara, but like I want to see him as like a warrior and kind of like, in his own and like taking things a little more seriously. But every now and then you just kind of see like young Aang pop out and he just does something really silly and stupid,
Mm-hmm.
or he
Mm-hmm.
just says something silly and stupid where it's like, yeah, I'm a grown man, I'm a grown adult, and like he makes a joke about, yeah, I'm a grown man. Why would I say that?
Yeah, I want to see where this goes. You
Yeah.
know what's interesting to me though? So looking at the dates, October 2025, January 2026, now October 2026, is this thing done? Is it just sitting and waiting?
Yeah, I wonder about that. I know they've been working on it for a while. Script writing got done a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they've done a lot of voiceover on this because a lot
Mm-hmm.
of the actors have stated that they've been done with the voice on for this movie for a while. So it's interesting. I think it's just kind of like they don't know. For the longest, they probably didn't know whether they wanted to put it in theaters or not, and now they're just like, well, we don't know if it's going to make money. Which, again, the way anime is going right now, and for how much people love Avatar, the dumbest move you can make is not put this in theaters. But
I don't
yeah,
understand it. Like when they put Demon Slayer in theaters, I'm like, what are they doing? And
yeah,
then
and
it
it
was like
killed it.
it killed. It was like the highest, grossing anime ever. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Like, but then why skip theaters? And I think when I read the article, I think it said Paramount had 15 movies slated for 2026, and this was one of them. So it's like, what was more important than Avatar,
Yeah.
the Last Airbender movie that could bring it? Either way, if you put it in theaters or you put it on Paramount Plus, people are gonna watch it. But like what Disney wants to do, like Bob Iger, put it in theaters. Let's make money there, and then it'll also make money when we get it to Disney Plus because people will watch it again and again and again. I don't understand why they're skipping theaters. It feels like it's somebody making a decision that doesn't know how to make this right decision.
Also, it's like somebody who doesn't understand the moment. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like somebody who's just not understanding what is happening right now and the things that audiences are going to the theaters for. I mean, okay, Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man. I think the other one was Jujutsu Kaisen that just came out with a movie in theaters. Like, anime is killing it right now.
hmm
The number one movie in the world was Nisa 2, which is currently now on HBO Max. So if you guys want to go and check that out, starring friend of the show,
Griffin
Griffin Puatu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is the main character in that movie. He plays Nessa. And again, number one movie in the world was Nessa 2. May not have been big in the United States, but it was massive in the world.
And
Uh,
don't
those
forget K-pop Demon Hunters.
I was gonna say those anime, or those three anime movies. We just talked about Zootopia 2 making over $500 million, right?
Right.
Like who do you think is going to theaters to watch movies right now? You know, again, the last year's biggest movie was Minecraft, right? Like,
That's a real good point.
think about it's kids that are going to go watch movies, right? And almost every millennial parent, some Gen Xers like my buddy Jamez here, are showing their kids Avatar: The Last Airbender and are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender with their kids. And I don't think there is a kid that exists that has seen Avatar: The Last Airbender that would not be on board to go watch this movie.
Exactly. And theater experiences are kind of few and far between nowadays. Like to be honest, I only go out for the big stuff. Like if it's gonna be Superman or like Wicked or something like that.
Yeah.
Those are, to be honest, also Minecraft,
Yeah.
those
K-pop
big
Demon
movies,
Hunters, like you mentioned.
K-pop
Right.
Demon Hunters, the big movies. So this is something I would go take my kids to because they've watched the series, the
Right.
Netflix series. I don't understand. Like, people are hooked to the anime and hooked to the live action, and you're gonna extend that?
Right.
Put it in theaters.
Like you're putting so much emphasis on expanding the universe, but you're not giving faith to it, Paramount. And it's like, give faith specifically to this show. It's like, I don't think you guys understand the fandom, like the rabid fandom that Avatar has.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, especially like with the live action series season 2 coming out, and the amount of hype that everybody is giving Toph. Like, come on, dude, you are leaving money on the table by not putting this in the theater, especially when Netflix is putting out season 2 right now, and everybody is losing their collective fucking minds over live action Toph.
I know. That's exactly it. And people are going to go crazy. And then next Halloween, everybody's going to be dressing as, Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then, Paramount's going to be like, damn it, we missed out. Like, why didn't we do that? Like,
yeah, they're going to regret not putting this in theaters.
Yeah.
And I get, like, the other thing is, I get that putting it on Paramount Plus, they're the opposite side of the coin. And I know we're spending way too much time on this, but I mean, like, the opposite side of the coin is, if they put it on Paramount Plus, that might be a way to draw more people to Paramount Plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like, because they may be looking at it as, because this is such a successful show and they wanted to put it in theaters, they're like, nope, put it back on Paramount Plus, because that'll draw people to Paramount Plus the same way that The Mandalorian drew people to Disney Plus, the same way that Halo at first drew people to Paramount Plus, because the curiosity got people to download the app.
I see what you're saying. I totally agree. I think people are going to go watch it. I think they're just missing the opportunity because it's a movie.
Yeah.
We're not talking about 8 hours of a series, like a show. We're talking about a movie.
Right.
And I don't understand why they're not putting it on both, and kind of double dipping, so to speak. But
yeah,
you're
unless they do the Netflix thing where they put it on streaming first and then they put it in theaters.
Possibly,
if they're learning, then that'll be a lesson they pick up from Netflix. As much as they're like fighting over Netflix, because we're gonna talk about this in a minute, but as much as they're, Paramount specifically, is fighting with Netflix, just because you're fighting with an opponent doesn't mean you're not going to take from their playbook.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Taking from their playbook. They're like, whatever, Netflix. I don't want to do what Netflix does.
But they made a lot of money. Okay, well, maybe we'll do what Netflix does.